Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about my February favorites. I honestly don't have that many this month. I didn't try a ton of new stuff and I feel like I've kind of been in a rut with the same products over and over again. So I don't have a lot, but I figured I would just share them with you anyway. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing is something that I know that I love it, but I tend to forget and I don't use it very often and I don't really know why, and that is the Covergirl Ready Set Gorgeous Foundation. I actually used the two lightest shades and mixed them together. But I just really like this foundation. I'm wearing it today. It's more matte, it has really great coverage, and it just is really long lasting for me. And I don't know if I forget to use it because I feel like it's too much work to mix them, even though it's really not. I don't really know, but I tend to forget to use them and reach for other things, but then I'll reach for this one day and I put it on and I'm like, why haven't I been reaching for this every day? This stuff is great. So that's kind of a rediscovered favorite. Another foundation is the Maybelline Dream Velvet Foundation, and I did a first impressions video on this, which I will make sure to link below. I really like this. It is a soft matte, which I like because now that it's starting to warm up a little bit, I'm a little more on the oily side, but I've been kind of very combo. One day I'm oily and one day I'm dry. So I feel like this has been really good. My only complaint with it is I just have a really hard time applying it because it's like a mousse. It's just, I don't know, I just have a really hard time applying it. I prefer to apply it with a brush, which I can't say for really any of my foundations. I generally prefer the Real Techniques sponge, but this one, that's just what works best for me. I don't know, but I do really like good coverage, good staying power. And I like that it's a soft matte because then it's not too drying when I am dry. Another product I actually just found this month is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Dual-Ended Contour Stick in light medium. The packaging looks like that, and then you've got the two caps. One side has this is a very light highlighting shade, and the other has your contour shade. So here are the two swatches. As you can see, the white or the highlighting shade is very light, and I do like that. And what I use the highlighting shade is for like highlighting my chin, my cupid's bow, down my nose, and like in the middle of my forehead. I wouldn't put it under my eyes. It's really thick and I just don't think it would blend well or sit well. So I don't use it every day, but I do use the contour shade almost every day. I just really like it. I just put it under the cheekbones and then just right around the perimeter of the forehead. And to go along with this product, I've really been liking the e.l.f. Small Stipple brush. I've had this for a really long time and I just kind of bought it because I heard it was good, but I never used it for anything. But I have really been liking it for blending out the contour because it's so small. I'm able to control pretty well where the product goes. And then today, something I actually did, because I am wearing it today, sometimes I feel like, because this is fairly wide as you can see, sometimes I just feel like I put too thick of a line. So today I made sure to make a really thin line and I felt like that worked even better. But I've really been liking this. It's the medium light shade and it's just been really great. I've wanted to try a cream contour product and then I saw this one. It was really inexpensive. And then what I like to do, I do set it. I don't necessarily have a favorite contour, but I have been using the one in the e.l.f. contour palette, the lightest one, just so, because this is dark enough for me and I don't want to add something even darker to make it even deeper. So I like going in with a lighter contour shade to set this. Another recent discovery is the Covergirl TruBlend blush, and this is in the shade Light Rose. And I just think this is a gorgeous color. It's got a little bit of a sheen. It's so light, and I just think it looks really pretty on the cheeks. So you can see there's a bit of a sheen, but it really blends in quite well with my skin. It barely even shows up. You really can hardly even see it on my hand. It's right there, depending on how the light hits it. But I just think it's really pretty, really natural. I'm wearing it today and I just really like it. I'm slowly getting back into the lighter pinky, really like baby pink blushes, and I just really love this one. And I like the formula. I think I'm going to try on some of the other colors, but this is the lightest one and I've been loving it. Now for the eyebrows, I have been going back to my e.l.f. eyeliner in Taupe. It's the dual-ended, you've got the spoolie and then the product on one side. I've really been liking the new L'Oreal Stylist, Brow Stylist, it's something like that, I don't remember what it's called. I've just been kind of lazy by the time I get to my eyebrows, and that's the only pencil that I have that is that fine and just such a small tip, which is really great if you're really wanting to like shape your eyebrows, but I've just been too lazy for that. And this one is thicker. I don't know how well you can see, but it's just a little thicker and I can do my brows a lot faster. So that's really the only reason I've really been loving this one, is because I've been kind of lazy by the time I get to my eyebrows, and this one I can just get it done a whole lot faster. I have the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette, and I got this right at the beginning of the month and I've been obsessed with it. Of course, it smells like chocolate, which is amazing. I love opening it. Sometimes I open it even though I'm not planning on using it, just to smell it, because it just smells really good. But I just really, really love it. I just feel like it's got some great, for me, some great transition shades. This like almond truffle, what's this one? Cashew chew. I just like that it's cooler. I usually like cooler eyeshadows rather than warmer shadows. I did do a video, like a Valentine's Day kind of get ready with me with this, which I will link below if you just want to see one of the looks that I did with it. And then for lips, so I have two different products just in a couple different colors. First is the L'Oreal Pro Matte Gloss. I've really been loving these. I have them in Blushing Ambition and Aphrodite Kiss, which Aphrodite Kiss is the one I'm wearing today. This is what they look like. I just really like these ones. They're a really comfortable matte. If you want it to be immediately matte, you have to just kind of blot it with a tissue, which I really don't mind. But I did that right before this video. And they look matte, but they don't feel very drying. So I've really been liking these. They do make my lips feel just like a little bit weird. Not like tingly, like when you have something minty, because it's not minty. I don't know. Let me know down in the comments if you've tried these and your lips feel kind of funny when you initially put them on. I don't notice it after a while, but I've noticed that a couple times. And then the other product is the Revlon Ultra HD Matte Lip Color. I have 4 of them, but I can't find one of them. But these are the shades that I have. These are the colors that I can find. The other one is more of a deeper berry. So it's okay that I can't find it because I'm kind of over those colors and really loving these bright pinks. This one is in Love. It's just it's almost a classic red. It's just got a little bit too much orange in it, but I do really like this one. It's not a color I've been wearing a ton lately. And then I just picked up both of these ones. This one is in Obsession, and it's just another bright pink. I actually bought Obsession and then this Aphrodite Kiss, which look more different in the bottle than they actually are on the lips. So I got home and I swatched them and I showed it to my husband and I was like, they're the same color. They've got one I think leans a little more blue than the other. They're just barely different. I noticed a difference. And then the last one that I've really been loving lately is Devotion. It's kind of a dusty pink. I'll actually swatch this one because this is the one that I've been wearing the most. It's just, I think it's a really pretty neutral pink because I've been wearing a lot of like nudes, but I'm starting to get more into the pink because it's finally starting to warm up, which makes me so happy. So this is my favorite color of the ones that I have, and I really just love the formula because it's not very drying. If my lips are dry to start with, then yeah, it's going to be drying, but if I've moisturized my lips properly before I put these on, they're not drying and they last a really long time. If I eat lunch, they last. If I have a glass of water, it comes, sometimes it'll come off a little bit, but it lasts for a really long time. So I just really, really like these. And 2 more products. These are not makeup products. This is the Garnier Micellar Cleansing Water. This comes in 2 different versions. There's the one with the pink cap that is just kind of their original, and then the blue one is supposed to get waterproof makeup off, which I think it does a really great job of. I did just do a video comparing this to the Simple Micellar Water, which I know has been in the drugstores for a bit longer than this one. So I'll link that below if you're curious on my comparison between the two. But I just really like this one because it does take my mascara off and I wear waterproof mascara. So it just makes it so that I don't have to do as many steps. I can use just this and not an eye makeup remover, then a cleansing water, and then wash my face. So I just really like this and I would really recommend it. And you get quite a bit of product in the bottle for what you pay, but go check out the other video if you're curious about more of the details. And then another one is a hair tool. I don't know a lot of specifics on this, but it is the Remington curling wand. I think this is about an inch, I think. I don't know how small it gets. I have naturally curly hair if you haven't watched my videos or follow me on Instagram or anything like that. I have naturally really curly hair and sometimes I straighten it, but I don't really curl it with a curling iron very often. But what I started doing this month is when I've worn my hair curly, usually the first day I really like the way it looks curly, and the second day after sleeping on it I have places that have kind of straightened out or got kinked funny just because I laid on it all night. So what I did one day was I pulled this out and just went through and curled very messily some of the spots I didn't really like the way my hair was looking, and it made a huge difference. And it was super easy because I wouldn't hold them on very long. I'd stick to the top portion. I wouldn't keep them on very long because I didn't want it to turn into a really tight winglet, but I was able to blend them in and it just made me really enjoy my like second and third day curly hair, because usually I end up pulling it up because I don't like the way it looks. So I've really been liking this. I did use it today. I kind of straightened my hair and then I've had it in a big French braid and I pulled it back in a ponytail, and it had some kind of curls on it and waves, but it wasn't enough for me to want to just leave it in a ponytail like that. So I did use it today, again just really messily in some spots, but I really like this product. And I know it was only like 20 bucks. Anyways, I think that is it. Like I said, not a lot this month. I don't know if I'll have a ton next month. I'm kind of trying to go easy on makeup shopping. So we'll see what I have next month, but I will of course still do a favorites. Maybe I'll try and shop my stash a little bit more and rediscover some stuff. Let me know down in the comments what some of your favorites have been this month, and if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any more of my videos. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!